Another busy week in the Dáil this week. On Tuesday I had a very enjoyable night out in Blanchardstown with the Abbottstown Stars, which is a Special Olympics athletics group which has just been launched. So fantastic night there with all the people, met the families, had a very good chat with the kids as well, and you could see the buzz and the excitement they get from that. So again, I want to thank and Shane Brady and all the people involved, Special Olympics Ireland, for the work they're doing, and particularly the volunteers, and also to say the best of luck to all the families as well. On Wednesday then we had a very, very busy day here in the Dáil. On Wednesday morning I brought the disability bill to committee stage. We had a very, very detailed discussion on amendments in relation to that piece of legislation, which is a very important legislation in implementing the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with a Disability. There's a strong push now in relation to implementing the UN Convention, but also in getting this bill through the House as quickly as possible, and I'm determined to do that as well. Immediately after that Oireachtas Committee, I had a group in called the National Platform for Self-Advocates, which is one of the few groups in Ireland that is totally run and controlled and managed by a group of adults with intellectual and physical disabilities. And so the important thing is we have people with disabilities coming into the houses of the Oireachtas and being involved in discussion in formulating policy.
I'm not very happy at the moment because I need 2 buses down next door to us and 2 more for a journey centre for us in Carrow at the moment.
In Carrow Road?
Yes.
Okay, because I also had a Roscommon group as well handed me a letter there, and I will be responding to them to come back to them. But you're saying transport is a big issue in Carrow Road?
Yes.
Then after that then we met Down Syndrome Ireland, did a very good session in relation to the July provision and also education issues as well. And again, I want to thank Niamh Smith who organised that meeting. I spoke to that meeting myself, and that's something that I'm pushing very, very strongly with Minister Joe McHugh. When I took over here a number of years ago, we had to deal with the issues of school leavers, then we had to deal with the crisis in residential and respite services. We've done a lot of work on that now, but we need to seriously look at the issue of July provision as well, and that's something that I'm pushing, driving very, very strongly. We also had the debate is still going on about the Irish Deaf Society, just to let people know that that is coming towards a conclusion, and I want to thank Jerry Maguire, my disability advisor, for the amazing work he's doing behind the scenes on this particular issue. So overall, again, the 2 other issues that dominate the stage, of course, are Brexit, and we're having a lot of difficulties, as you can see, with Theresa May, but the bottom line is we're not going to stand for a hard border. That's government policy. That's every single member of the Oireachtas is on message. We're sticking to that line. It is a very difficult position. We understand that they have their problems, but they need to come up with a better plan. They need to come up with their ideas, and they need to stop shifting their space in relation to Brexit. And the final thing is, as well as I really I'm hoping for a resolution in the nurses' dispute. I think it's essential that nurses, of course, are looked after and well paid and respected. We all accept that, but we also need to ensure that the mechanisms of the state, the Labour Court, the WRC are involved in negotiations. So I'd urge everybody to get around the table and see can we come up with solutions. Many of us are behind the scenes, are putting forward their own solutions to assist the process, and I think that it's very important that we do that. So we're just hoping that we can come to a positive conclusion on that. So that's it for the moment, and I'll come back to you again later on.